Hello everyone, welcome to Competitive Academia. This is our fourth video in the series of most important MCQs from Mahesh, Barnwal and GC Leong. This is a high yielding series which will ensure you to practice question as well as detailed explanation will also clear you with many points. So you can have a quick revision before your exams through this videos. So without further delay, let's start with the first question. Consider the following statements. The weight of moisture content per volume of air is called absolute humidity. And the second point is the mass of water vapor in grams contained in a kilogram of air is called specific humidity. So we have to find out the true statement here. Here both the statements are true. So C is the correct answer. Absolute humidity is the total weight of moisture content per volume of air at a definite temperature. It does not change with the change in temperature, and specific humidity is defined as the mass water vapor in grams contained in a kilogram of air. So there is a slight difference between the two. We also have a concept like relative humidity. It is defined as the ratio of the amount of water vapor actually present in the air having definite volume and temperature. So let's move on to the next question. At the highest altitude in the sky, there are white and silky clouds having fibrous appearance. These are Here A is the correct answer, cirrus cloud. Cirrus clouds are the high altitude detached clouds having fibrous or silky appearance, and they are composed of tiny ice crystals. Therefore, they do not cause rainfall, and they are first seen when cyclones arrive. They are indicative of cyclones, you can say like that. Then we have other types of clouds like cirrocumulus, which are also white colored clouds having patches of small white flakes or small globules which are arranged in distinct groups of waves like form. So we also have altostratus cloud. They are the thin sheets of gray or blue clouds having fibrous or uniform appearance. Then we have altocumulus. They are characterized by white and gray wavy layers or globular forms. So let's move to the next question. The next question is, the equatorial region receives rain every day in the afternoon. These are convectional rain. Convectional rain occurs due to thermal convection current caused by the insolation heating of the ground surface. When the land surface is heated, the air in contrast rises, and in this way convection currents are produced. When this warm and moist air, it reaches a certain height, it becomes saturated and it forms dark cumulonimbus cloud, which is responsible for very heavy rainfall. This type of rainfall is termed as convectional rainfall, and this type of rainfall, it occurs in the equatorial belt, especially in the zone of doldrums. So another type of rainfall is orographic rainfall, which generally occurs in the hilly areas and plateaus. All right, the next question is, we have to find out the incorrect statement here. The sloping boundary through which two opposing air masses are separated from each other are called front. The second statement is, a cyclone is a region with high air pressure center around which low air pressure is found. Then tropical cyclones normally move from east to west, and the source of tropical cyclone is latent heat of condensation. Here B is the correct answer, because a cyclone is a region with low pressure at the center and high pressure around it. Cyclones develop in the region between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. They are known as tropical cyclones. The source of this energy of the tropical cyclone is latent heat of condensation. The higher the temperature and humidity content of the rising air, the stronger will be the cyclone. Normally they move from east to west under the influence of trade winds. We have to remember this, trade winds. And another important thing about tropical cyclone is that it becomes more vigorous and move with a very high velocity over the oceans, but it becomes weak as it reaches the land surfaces and dies out there after reaching the interior portion of the continent. That is why the cyclones affect only the coastal areas of the continent. In the recent time, we have a cyclone named as Amphan. We also had Amphan was in the Bay of Bengal, which have heavily destructed Orissa and coast of Bengal, and we had Nisarg in the coast of Arabian Sea. All right, we shall move to the next question. Which of the following is correctly match? Typhoon, United States; hurricane, China; Willy Willy, Australia. So here B is the correct answer. Typhoon, it takes place in China, and hurricane in US. These are the names of tropical cyclones in different parts. In Australia, it is known as Willy Willy. The next question is, consider the following statements. A long duration of an average weather of an area is called climate. Köppen was the first to classify climate. Here, both the statements are true. C is the correct answer. A long duration of an average of weather is called climate. This is true, and Köppen was the first to classify it. All right, we shall move to the next question. The region, we have to identify the region which we are talking about. The region extends between latitudes of 30 to 45 degrees on the western coast of the continent. It has a clear season of summer and winter, and rainfall occurs mainly in the winter. From the third statement only, it is clear that it is speaking about the Mediterranean climate, because in the Mediterranean climate we have rainfall only in winter. All right. So this type of climate is found between 30 to 45 degree latitude in the Mediterranean region and the western coast of continents. There are two distinct seasons of summer and winter. The summer in this region are not very hot, and the average temperature remains around 20 to 26 degree. The winters are also not very harsh, with average temperature ranging between 5 degrees Celsius to 15 degrees Celsius. So in India, we have the monsoon type of climate, which is also categorized by two distinct seasons of summer and winter, and also a distinct rainy season. Okay, the next question is, tropical forest areas with high temperature and abundant rainfall where the process of leaching is dominant. We have to again find out the soil we are talking about. So from the term leaching, we can easily identify that we are talking about laterite soil. Laterite soil is formed in the region of high temperature, abundant rainfall, and equatorial forest where the process of leaching is dominant. The humus is available in ample amount, yet due to consumption by microbes and the process of leaching, very little of it is left. Chernozem is one of the most fertile soil. It needs very little fertilizer and irrigation. It is found in the steppe region, and it is black in color due to abundance of humus. Then we have prairie soil. This is the soil having properties both of chernozem and grey-brown podzol, which are found in the wet temperate tall grass region. So question can also be asked like podzolic soil is found where? So we have to be prepared with the soil. This is one of the most favorite topics of State PCS and UPSC. And red desert soil, as from the name only we come to know that this is the soil of the hot deserts in the tropical region. It is characterized by deposition of lime near the surface and absence of humus. Since there is lack of rainfall, then obviously there will be lack of humus also there. Some more things we can discuss about soil. The scientific study of soil is known as pedology. We have to remember this. This is very important because from the name you cannot guess it. So you have certain things you have to memorize and you have to know. So the scientific study of soil is known as pedology. The process of formation of soil is known as pedogenesis. And the main factors which contribute to soil formation are parent material, climate, topography, the biotic factors like the flora and the fauna of the particular place, and the period of development, how much time it has taken to develop. All right, we shall move to the next question. In the condition of heavy rainfall and high temperature of equatorial region and the tropical coastal region, dense and most diversified biodiversity forests of the world are called? So here the correct answer is tropical evergreen forest. Now, due to heavy rainfall and abundant heat throughout the year in the equatorial and tropical coastal regions, very dense, high and most diverse type of forests are found, and these are known as tropical evergreen rain forest. Some of the examples of trees found in this kind of forest are mahogany, rosewood, and we also find mangroves in the deltaic region. It has a very high density of trees. Light is not able to reach to the ground surface and it remains dark. Liana and epiphyte is also one of the most basic feature of this type of biome. So questions can also come up indirectly that the characteristics can be given and you have to find out the most appropriate answer. All right. We have coniferous forests, like they are the softwood tree forests which are found around the North Pole in the mountainous part of Europe, Asia and North America, basically found in the mountainous region. Savanna forest, we know already, it is found in the northern part of Africa, and it is a wet, dry tropical climate which is found. This is also known as parkland region, which is dominated by grasslands, but trees are also found, but in a scattered manner. The main areas of savanna biome are Africa, India, Brazil, Eastern Australia. This type of biome in the Brazil is known as llanos. So you have to remember this also. All right, the next question is you have to match the following grassland with the areas. Steppe is found in the southern West Europe, veld in South Africa, pampas in South America and downs in Australia. 1B, 2A, 3. So D is the correct answer. 160D. The next question is the names of the grasses and the region associated is very important. So please be very thorough with this. The following feature reflects a biome. Here we have to identify. Extended to Asia, Europe and North American parts above 60° north latitude, lichen, algae and wild shrubs are the main flora. The resident here are called Eskimo. So it is depicting of tundra biome. This very statement, this very word will depict you tundra biome. Eskimos cannot be found in deserts or savanna region. In the tundra biome, vegetation is very sparse and rare in the Asiatic, European and North American regions and is found beyond 60° north latitude. The only vegetation in this region is lichen, algae, moss and small herbs. The growing season of this plant is restricted to 3 summer months. Reindeer is the most important animal of the tundra biome. So the next question is, consider the following statement. China is the largest producer of rice in the world and India has the largest area under rice crop in the world. So here both the statements are true. India has the largest area under rice crop in the world, but productivity is very less. So we cannot compete China. We are second in terms of rice production. The next question is, which of these is known as coffee port? Coffee port. Here, B is the correct answer, Sao Paulo. All these four mentioned regions are very important areas of coffee production. For example, Jamaica, especially the Blue Mountain, is the best quality coffee grown in this part of the world. Then we have Ulta Vera Paz of northern Guatemala and Mocha of Yemen are high quality varieties of coffee. Then coffee has the main coffee varieties are Liberia. Then we have Arabica and Robusta. The ideal geographical condition for the cultivation of coffee are found in the plateau region of Brazil, Colombia, and islands of Java. The next question is, cotton was first cultivated in? Here the correct answer is C, in India, because cotton is grown in India from the Harappan period. India is considered to be the homeland of cotton, and it is divided into several varieties on the basis of the length of the fibers. All right, we shall not go deep into this. The next question is, you have to match the local names of the shifting agriculture with the area. Ladang, Malaysia. We'll try to guess and do. Ladang, Malaysia. Chenna, Sri Lanka. Tongya, Myanmar, and Rays, Vietnam. 1C, 1C, 2D, 3B, 4A. 165 is A. Shifting agriculture is very important. You have to know the names internationally and also locally. Tavi is the name of shifting agriculture practice in Madagascar. We have Logan in Western Africa. We have Comail in Mexico. Milpa is also from Mexico. We have Conuco from Venezuela. Roca in Brazil. Then Tamrai from Thailand. Humra from Java and Indonesia. The next question is, shifting agriculture is also known as Kumari in, this is a very important question, Western Ghats. At least you should know by which name it is known in India. Kumari, it is known in Western Ghats. Then it is known as Jhum in northeastern India, which is one of the most commonest name. Then Dahiyar in Bundelkhand region, it is known as Deepa in the Bastar district of MP. Zara and Erka in the southern states, Batra in the southeastern Rajasthan, Podu in Andhra Pradesh, Kaman, Vinga and Dhavi in Odisha. The next question is, you have to match the following. This is one of the most commonest question asked in state PCS. Viticulture is associated with grape farming. Sorry, this will be apiculture, api. Api is associated with beekeeping, sericulture with silkworm, and moriculture with mulberry. D is the correct answer. Then we have like nemericulture, which is a primitive agriculture practice in which roots, tubers, fruits, and flowers are gathered. Olericulture is associated with growing vegetables, especially grown on creepers. Moriculture is associated with mulberry cultivation, and we also have mariculture. Mariculture is the commercial production of ocean or sea organism. Then we have horticulture associated with breeding of good quality horses and mules. We have aeroponics, which is plantation of trees without the surface, that is in air. Then we have arboriculture, which is cultivation of various type of trees and shrubs in which the conservation and expansion is also included. Silviculture is associated with conservation and development of forests. So these are one of the most important topics which are frequently asked in state PCS and UPSC. So you have to be very clear. You cannot like leave this section. This is very, very important. The next question is, now you have to find out the correctly matched pair. Xerophyte, desert flora, correctly match. Halophyte, flora growing on hard rocks. And lithophyte. So halophyte is the flora which grows in the saline soil, and lithophytes are the flora which grows on the hard rock. From the lithosphere, hard rock. Halo means haline, that means saline. So 168, A will be the correct answer here because it is asked about correctly match. Then some other names we can also discuss, like tropophyte, forest and grasslands which are grown in the tropical belt. They are known as tropophyte. Hydrophyte, vegetation which grows on the surface of water bodies. Then we have hygrophyte. One is hydro, that is the water bodies vegetation, and hygrophyte, vegetation which is found in areas with very high humidity. Mesophyte, the temperate taiga vegetation. Cryophyte, the tundra vegetation like lichen and algae. So instead of using lichen and algae, the examiner can also use the word cryophyte. So you have to know this also. It has been done in the previous time also. Previous question we have seen like this also. The next question is, merino sheep is famous for its high quality wool. It is mainly found in the Australia. The next question is, favorable conditions for fisheries are shallow water, abundance of phytoplanktons, mixing of cold and warm current, and system of refrigeration, or you can also say cold storage. So here D is the correct answer. All these conditions are required and these are favorable for fishing. Major fishing grounds of the world are found between 40° and 60° latitudes. The next question is, the major fishery sector Dogger Bank is located on? It will be C. Specifically, if we see that it is found in the northeastern region of the Atlantic Ocean, and it is very famous in the North Sea. It is one of the world's famous fishing ground. This region remains ice-free throughout the year due to warm North Atlantic drift. Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Netherlands and United Kingdom are the major fishing countries in this region. All right. The next question is, the Kuznets iron ore zone is located in? This is located in Russia. Very easy question. The next question is, the Chiquimata mountains of Chile are famous for which mineral production? They are famous for copper. We have also made mining centers of copper in US. Very important ones are the Butte region of Montana state. In Canada, we have Sudbury district of Ontario, very famous. In Zaire, we have the Katanga region. In South Africa, we have Transvaal, Cape Province. So the major producing countries of copper are Chile, followed by US, then Indonesia, and then China. All right, we shall move to the next question. You have to match the following. Paper industry, Ottawa. Wine industry, Champagne. Wait, please give me a minute. Cotton textile industry is Manchester and cutlery is Sheffield. So here B is the correct answer. Paper industry, Ottawa. Wine industry, Champagne. Cotton textile industry, Manchester, and cutlery, Sheffield. The next question is, the port situated between the long sea voyages where the ship hang on for fuel, water and food for the passenger is called as. So this is also a statement where we have to identify. Here it is, port of call. B is the correct answer here. The next question is, match the major ports on rivers. Rotterdam on Rhine River, New Orleans in Mississippi, Hong Kong, Xi'an and Hamburg, Elbe. A is the correct answer here. We have other major ports like Weser on Bremen. Bremen is a major port in the Weser River, Stettin in Oder, Bordeaux in Garonne, Bourg in Murray-Darling in Australia. All right, we shall move to the next question. A canal connecting the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea is Suez Canal. This is the largest canal of the world connecting Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea where ship navigation is possible. Panama Canal is also one of the most important canal which is constructed by cutting across the Panama Isthmus connecting the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. Very important to remember, Pacific Ocean and Caribbean. Then Kiel Canal is located in Germany. It connects the North Sea with the Baltic Sea. North Sea plus Baltic Sea. We have Sioux Canal which joins the Lake Superior and Lake Huron. We have Erie Canal which is also another important canal which connects Lake Erie and Lake Huron. We have White Baltic Canal which joins the Baltic Sea with the Arctic Ocean. All right, the next question is, which of the following is not correctly matched? Here C is the correct answer. Papuan is not correctly matched. Boro is found in Amazon basin and pygmy in the Congo basin. Both of these are correctly matched. The next question is, you have to arrange the countries in decreasing order of population. So here US followed by Indonesia and then Brazil and then Pakistan. The most populous is China followed by India and then followed by US. So A is the correct answer here. The continent with the highest population density of the world is Asia. Very easy question. It is the largest and the most populous continent. At what stage is the demographic transition going on in India? Here C is the correct answer. It is the third stage. This is the stage of declining population growth. At the present time, due to spread of education, consciousness among the small families and development in the social and economic structure, the birth rate has declined along with death rate. In this stage, birth rate lies at 20 to 30 per thousand and the death rate is around 10 to 15 per thousand. This stage is characterized by slow population growth, and this stage is evident in Eastern Europe at the present time, in Central Asia, China, India, etc. The next question is, consider the following statement. Rural to urban migration is most prevalent in India. The next statement is, along with natural population growth, migration is also responsible for increasing urbanization in India. Here we have to find out the incorrect statement. So A is the incorrect statement here, because rural to rural migration is the most prevalent and mainly migration takes place due to marriages. And the second point is correct. The next question is, consider the following statements. Asia continent is the largest continent in the world and it covers around 30% area of the world. The second statement is, Asia is separated from Africa by Red Sea and the Suez Canal. Here both the statements are correct. So D will be the correct answer because it is asked about the incorrect statement. Alright. Asia is the largest continent and occupies around 30% of the total area of the globe. And Asia is separated from Africa by the Red Sea and Suez Canal. It is separated from the North America by the Bering Strait. The landscapes of ancient time Angara land, that is Russia and China, and Gondwana land, South India, are situated in Asian continent. There are three important and prominent peninsulas in Asia, namely Arabian Peninsula, which is the largest peninsula of the world. Then we have Indo-Chinese Peninsula and Deccan Peninsula. Alright, we shall move to the next question. Which of these is the smallest? It will be country in Asia. It is Maldives. Maldives is the smallest country. The next question is, which of these is known as country of rivers? Country of rivers. Here Bangladesh is the correct answer. Many rivers flow in Bangladesh. It is known as country of rivers. The next question is a very easy question. Angkor Wat Vishnu Temple. This is located in Cambodia. The next question is the only landlocked country in Southeast Asia. This was asked in UPSC. So this is Laos. The next question is, where is the International Rice Research Center located? This is located in Manila in Philippines. The next question is, north to south arrangement of Japan's main island. B is the correct answer. Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku and Kyushu. Honshu is the biggest among them. Alright. But from north to south, Hokkaido will be the first one. Then we have Iberian Peninsula includes. The correct answer is D. It includes Portugal and Spain. The next question is, which of these is known as country of lakes? Finland is known as country of lakes. Alright. The next question is, Baltic country includes. So we can straight away eliminate. Denmark is not a Baltic country. Lithuania, Latvia and Estonia. So 1, 2 and 4 will be the correct answer. The next question is, which of the following rivers do not meet the Black Sea? Here D is the correct answer. Po river, it falls in the Adriatic Sea. Other three rivers, that is Danube, Dnieper and Don, they meet the Black Sea. Po river is also known as the Ganges of Italy. You can remember this also. The next question is, you have to arrange the following lakes from north to south, and these are the rivers in the Rift Valley of Africa. It will be Rudolph, Albert, Edward, Kibu and Tanganyika. This is a very important question. You don't need to remember every lakes and every river, but those which are very important, you have to remember this. Questions can come directly or indirectly. Alright, the next question is, the countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea are. Here D is the correct answer. Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya. These are the Mediterranean countries having a very pleasant climate. The next question is, you have to arrange the following lakes from north to south. It will be Great Bear, then Great Slave, then Athabasca, then we have Reindeer and then we have Winnipeg. The next question is, the temperate grasslands of North America are called. They are known as prairie. Pampas we have in the South America, specifically Argentina. Veld we have in South Africa and savanna in Africa. Savanna is a grassland. Then the next question is, Angel Falls is located in. Angel Falls is located in the Carro River. The next question is, which of these strait separates Australia and Tasmania? C is the correct answer. Bass Strait. Straits which connects or which separates two important areas or places, they are very important. For example, Park Strait we have. This is very important. You cannot afford to forget that. Then we have Malacca Strait, very important. We have Hormuz Strait, which is very, very, very important, which has been asked many a times in UPSC and also state PCS. The last question of the day, the Palmer Peninsula is located at, this is located at Antarctica. So that's all for this video. We'll come up with some new questions in the next video. Till then, thank you for listening, and like, share and subscribe. You can find a similar video in the Hindi language also. So you can go through any video which you find easy. So that's the end of this video. Thank you.